Yes, this is a good time to do that. We are dry and quiet this morning. We've got some mild temperatures out there, but that won't be the case on your commute home. We're looking at some moderate to brief heavy downpours across the area. It will begin anytime after 10 a.m., 11 a.m. for Santa Cruz County, work its way southward, but it will take a while. The brunt of this will be in Santa Cruz County with the higher rainfall amounts, and everybody will be experiencing some higher wind gusts too. So we are looking at those gusts up to about 50, 55 miles per hour for those higher elevations, even along the coast. Take a look though, what a beautiful sight right now with all these colors. We've got that pink sky. You know what that means. Red sky in the morning, sailor's warning. So we do have that rain on the way, and it will arrive later, especially around noontime. We expect to see our northern communities already experiencing some moderate rainfall. So quiet for your morning commute. It is dry out there, and we've got mild temperatures too. This is what we're looking like this hour. You can see still much of the activity well to our north. It's beginning to make its way in. You can see just to the north of us, a little bit now moving in north of Santa Cruz, but making its way into Morgan Hill. Most likely it will be those higher elevations. We'll see an increase in clouds today and an increase in wind as well. So we do have a high wind advisory for much of the area. Moderate to heavy rainfall is expected and will begin at noontime. And then we are looking at some dry weather. Good news here as we head into Thanksgiving Eve and Thanksgiving Day. We're looking dry with sunshine. However, it will be cool as you head to grandma's house. So temperatures will stay on the cool side. You'll need that jacket and that sweater. Futurecast has shown you by noontime where the moisture will be. As that system gets closer, it will continue to sag south through the area. But take a look. We're seeing some yellow, even some red here just south of Morgan Hill. So this is at noontime. But watch what happens as we put this into motion through early afternoon. This is 3 o'clock. It is still in the same area. That's what we're concerned about, because we could have rainfall totals up to 5 inches in some parts of Santa Cruz County, especially for Boulder Creek. That's what we're watching. So it's still going to be in this area, slowly getting southward here into Watsonville. As we head on through the evening, you can see finally it makes its way down to the Bay, Monterey Bay, Monterey here, and even Pacific Grove, Carmel Valley. That's at 8 o'clock. So through the evening, as we head into 10 p.m., we're looking at it breaking up a little bit, but we're still seeing some moderate, even some brief heavy downpours in the higher elevations there of the Santa Lucia Mountains. So we're not out of the woods. We still have those wind gusts as well. As we head into tomorrow, things are looking much better. It will be drier, even some sunshine, but don't let this fool you. We've got more rain chances on the way as we head into Sunday and Monday up until Wednesday. So it's going to stay unsettled. It's going to stay cool. And we've got this high wind advisory in effect for much of the area. It's mainly for those higher elevations and the coastal areas too, where we could have those strong wind gusts. Here's another look at radar. You can see where that rain is. Again, the bulk of it still kind of moving in a northeasterly direction, passing through Sacramento. Kind of good news for us because it's continuing to weaken. But what we're expecting so far as this makes its way through, this is at 5 o'clock, sits over top of us. You can see where the darker, heavier rain is. That'll be out of here just in time for tomorrow, but we've got more happening out to the west of us. Look at the blue, look at the tight lines. That means the strong winds, the cooler air, and that cooler air will be staying with us even through Thanksgiving holiday. At least by then, things should be drying out with some sunshine. But here's a look at the future precip. Now, this is through tonight. Take a look. This is where we're going to be hardest hit. Over 5 inches of rain for Boulder Creek area, possibly up to 2 inches for Santa Cruz. Look at Watsonville, over 2 inches. So it's going to be in this area here where we see the heaviest amount of rainfall. So we are concerned with any mudslides, down trees, down power lines. So just stay weather aware, possibly some ponding on those roadways. We're not expecting any real flooding, but always a concern when we have this wet roads out there, high amounts of rain as far as this goes. And we're looking at Gilroy, even Morgan Hill. 1 to 2 inches of rain. Of course, look how it drastically comes down in amounts as we head farther south. So we're looking at possibly 1/3 of an inch there for Parkfield. That's a look at your forecast for today. So everybody be careful out on those roadways through our Friday night. It's going to be a wet one. Here's a look at your forecast then. We're looking at the 60s here, even the upper 50s around the coast. As we head into Salinas, we're looking at 67, Marina 65. Around the peninsula, we're going to be in the 60s. It will be be quite breezy, windy in those valleys, and especially those higher elevations. We're looking at the upper 60s to 70 for Bradley. Take a look at the 7-day forecast. You can see those rain chances. It's staying unsettled, especially Sunday into Monday. But Wednesday and Thursday looking good, looking much better with dry conditions. However, staying on the cool side, especially inland. Those numbers are only right around 60 degrees for Thanksgiving this year.